Please note that the following is my own experience of the Hunter Region Botanic Gardens, and I was not compensated in any way and paid for entry.
Dobrodošli, or welcome to the Hunter Region Botanical Gardens. And if you're thinking this doesn't really look much like a garden, that's because this looks an awful lot like the native bushlands of my hometown. The wonderful thing about visiting gardens is that you can look at the form and the structure, and it's especially valuable when the gardens are very different to your own. So these plant combinations here I'm never going to be able to use. So what you can look at and what you can take away from a garden like this is the way they've used the structure. They've got little leaf plants right next to great big bold sword-like leaves of agapanthus. They've got all kinds of textures working together, and it's a really interesting way to look at a garden and find new inspiration in something you wouldn't normally see. Places like this really are such a valuable resource, and this place, like most botanical gardens, is a place where they do a lot of breeding and saving local endangered species, and it's often, as most botanical gardens are, divided up into little sections and rooms where you can learn about different plant species and varieties. And it's just so good to be able to compare 2 or 3 similar things side by side, like the bromeliads all jumbled together, and you can really see the bits that you really like about a plant and the bits that maybe I'm not looking for in my own garden. It's really lovely, the freedom I'm seeing here with the garden design. They've got tall things at the front, artworks and beautiful sculptures popped in the middle of beds. It's almost like a flagrant disregard for the way that you would traditionally design a garden bed. And I'm adoring it. The freedom that using these kind of ideas imparts is just liberating. Thanks for watching. This has been a delightful adventure today. It's not what I was expecting when I decided to come and visit the botanical gardens here, but I am really glad I have come. There has been a lot of really interesting inspiration around structure and form and shape and texture, and lots of these garden elements which often fall into second place behind bright and colourful flowers. And it's been wonderful to have this real insight into the creation of a garden that does not focus on flowers. If you like what we're doing, please like the video. And if you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe. And if you want notifications, use the bell icon below. And until next time then, do widzenia!